What it be? What it do? It's Tony the Dude. We're back. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen of the thing. Welcome back again. We made it. Fellas, I would love to introduce y'all the cast of this episode because this is a very special episode of Team Jaeger episode of Chronicles Adventures. We got a new friend, a new guy, a new man in the chair. His name is Joe Reed.
I'm in a bed.
Look at the homie.
New friends.
He looks like
who I learned I live fucking like up the street from you. It's like finding
a god has entered the chat.
Shameless plug. Listen to Because I'm Bored. Listen to Because I'm Bored on the RWBY streaming network.
Oh shit. It's like, yeah, we're sponsored by what's your band name again?
What's your name?
Because I'm bored.
We're sponsored by Because I'm Bored. It's a very special sponsorship stream. Yes, you heard it here. First thing.
Why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
He's here to promote.
Yep, that's why they're here.
You know what I'm saying? A long ass fucking time ago.
In a town called.
Chris isn't even paying attention to the camera. Chris is just now paying attention to the camera.
I could start playing the Anka theme.
Yo, Chris, take that fucking beard off, man.
Just goes, comes off, fucking tears it off.
Like a fucking,
Take
like a
that
prop.
beard off, man. I did it earlier.
Take it off, alright.
It's like, alright, everybody, grab the razor. This is the charity stream. We're all donating a little bit of our beards.
I mean, there's not really much of mine. Which I hate that.
I literally just shaved mine. I just shaved.
Some form of hair.
It's like, yep.
No, do not say that. That could mean way too many different things. So let's not do that. Let's not say that, Chris. That could mean all sorts of
Thank
things.
you for that. Wow.
Wow.
Crazy, right? That's so crazy.
Vibing.
It just be like that. Fellas, welcome back. How you doing? Chris, how you doing, buddy?
I do.
All right. Okay. That's nice. It's nice of you. Okay. Well, you do that. Hey, Lil.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello. I'm vibing.
What you been up to? What are you doing?
Working.
What are you doing right now? What you doing later at
Not
night?
working.
Oh. Oh.
Throwing myself off a building. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, we got a fanboy in the chat. Who that?
Oh?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
It's Fangirl.
I can't see the chat. What the fuck?
It's your
did she
number
say?
one fan. Someone forgot to tell me it started.
Oh, fuck.
Good going, Chris. God
Stupid
damn it.
bitch.
What the fuck?
You had one job.
Hey, what the fuck, Chris? You had one job. One.
I'm disappointed. This is the first time I met you, and I'm disappointed.
God damn it.
This is my first time meeting you, and I'm
You are
disappointed.
fired. You're fired. It's it. It's official.
Fired.
I am
You would have fired me, Fiend. Have a nice day.
fired. Put your 2 weeks in.
Put your 2 weeks in.
In the wise words of someone we both know, Tony.
Bullying.
Get your sweaty ass out of here.
In the wise words of bullying.
Tony.
In the wise words of your girlfriend,
Get your sweaty ass
you had
outta
one
here.
job.
You had one job. God damn it.
Get
It
your
wasn't
sweaty
supposed
ass-
to be like this.
Chris, you're on your laptop, right? You know you can pull the stream up on Google while you have Discord open.
Yeah, stinky butthole.
That's what I'm doing.
And he dares to eat while being fired.
God.
The disrespect, she
How
said.
dare you? How dare you?
She said,
I'm offended.
how dare you eat instead of...
The
She pulled out her Karen card.
She pulled out the Karen card.
She said,
The Karen card.
he can eat his food all he want, but he ain't gonna...
Disrespect.
She's like, what about me? She said, what about me?
She did not, but you know
No,
what?
she did not.
Might as well.
She might.
Maybe.
She said, I have the plates.
Hell yeah.
Not the pink mercy emotes!
Yeah,
Not the pink mercy emotes!
Cursed.
Anyway,
welcome back, everyone. You know, D&D is just a time where collective minds come together and say fuck all. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
hello and welcome back
I mean, something
to...
what we do at work anyway.
Exactly. Welcome back to the Jaeger campaign. I am your host and Dungeon Master, TonyTheDudeTV. For those of you who are new, this is Team Jaeger. Jaeger is a RWBY-based D&D campaign set on an alternate timeline in the world of Remnant. And I am the creator of this world. I control everything! To the wildlife in the forest, to the wind in the air, to the monsters and villains in this world. This is the story of Jaeger. Joining me this week, I present to you Lilith Ferillith,
hello!
Chad King of the Century.
Hi! Chad, why am I the Chad?
I don't know.
Why am I the Chad?
I don't know.
Why am I the Chad? What did I do? What?
Something good, I guess?
You worked at my Planet Fitness. That's what you did.
Oh, damn it! We suppose I work in Planet Fitness. God, it's not like there's like fucking 2,000 of them worldwide.
Man, it's rough out there.
I didn't just say that. No, do not go to Planet Fitness.
Mine.
Don't go to Planet
Not.
Fitness. 9 times out of 10,
Not.
you don't care.
Yo, don't let the upper management hear you
I
saying
just
that.
realized that I had mine there this whole time, so.
No one.
Oh,
I don't give two. I don't give
Bruh.
two shits. They can do what
This
they want.
well,
I won't
we
get
saw, we
fired.
watched your live stream last night, and the things you said about
They
our
won't fire
company,
You're
They won't fire me.
you said things that poorly represent our company, and therefore you must be let go.
Shut the
respectfully
fuck
put your 2 weeks in.
Put your 2 weeks in right now.
up. Nah, I'll just keep. I will not. You gotta fire me. You gotta fire me.
You can't fire me because I quit.
You can't fire me. I quit.
I quit.
Anyways, Lil, tell us what's been going on with you. Yo, so we met Mixer last time. The my Mixer, different from how he's probably gonna be Mixer today. But like, you got to sing last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy. And
If you go back and watch the stream from last night, you guys get to see the song she sang.
wow.
I didn't actually sing because I suck at it. But Glacier
And
could.
we also
Not-
met one of the big takeaways is we met a we met a dragon.
Fucking, we met a wyvern?
We met a dragon.
A wyvern?
What did I miss?
You guys seen my dragon? His name is
Roll the fuck the
Toothless.
dragon.
God damn it! Don't fuck the dragon. Wait. I mean, it probably could.
It's what I do.
Yeah, I can.
I'm a bard.
Jesus.
I'm a bard.
With my riz, I can.
Myron. I don't know, man. I don't think you match Jade. Jade got a nat 20 on her wrist.
Dude, I hit every wrist check I ever made. I made a nat
True.
20 on, so I don't know. That's just crazy.
The one riz check I actually attempted, I got a 1. So like, we'll see.
Oh, and I also present to you Avery Quinn.
Hi.
There he is. You smell like beef and
Yeah,
cheese.
I do not smell like beef and cheese.
I mean,
Not
maybe.
yet.
I mean, maybe he does. We don't know.
Anyway, Chris, so, man, you got a lot going for you this week.
I guess I do.
We got business to take care of. And tonight, we're gonna face down some demons. Are you ready?
Oh, God.
Are you prepared for the consequences?
I don't have liquor, so no.
Oh,
I'll be right
well,
back.
you
I will be right back.
could die.
Without
you,
me?
You might die.
Let me
I don't
walk
know.
to your house real quick.
It's
Hold on, let me
possible.
walk to your
Why am
house.
I gonna die?
I don't know. I'm just. It could happen. It could
This is
happen.
a good Avery. This is not an evil Avery.
I have a couple of grenades though.
So does Avery.
It's you throw a grenade, I throw a grenade. Yo, she said your girl said beef and cheese with a whole grain cracker sound good for a snack right now. Damn, is that? Did she get that off of me calling you, saying you smell beef and cheese?
I want to throw up a lot.
Me too.
I think I will.
And I present to you. I don't have a screen yet, but I present to you Joe Reed. What's good, Joe Reed?
Hi. Why is the screen bugging out? I'm good.
Dude, tell me. All right, so this is like your session 0, Gascoigne-ish. Like, what? You gotta give me the breakdown. All right, let's get into the brass tacks. Okay. Who the fuck are you?
Okay.
Who the fuck is
I am
this guy?
A dude who was forced to become the leader of a gang, and I said, "Fuck that noise. It's really kind of annoying. I'd rather just play my guitar and go do with other fucking instruments."
Fuck yeah.
So instead of taking care of my gang, while also simultaneously taking care of my gang, I straight up just murk people, take their shit, play shows, and then everything goes back to my gang.
Wow. And you also protect a dragon. What's that like?
I do protect a dragon.
Is he
She's hot. He treats me nice.
What if I think it was a guy. I don't know if I think
He's hot. He treats me nice.
She said Bard equals gremlin energy. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say so. I'd say you definitely have the gremlin energy.
Mech.
Damn. Welcome back.
I'm half spider. So
Grab
it's
cheese
funnier.
You got what?
I had cheese puffs.
I left the flash on. I can hear it in my background. Shui.
Shway.
Well then.
I'm trying to log into my account so that I can do things.
You do that, Krish. Well then, fellas,
Have fun.
I think it is time I bring us in to the world of D&D.
Wow. Wow.
Hell yeah. So, guys. Why is that wrong song? Fuck. Why I have 2 of these up? Am I fucking slow? Oh, give me a minute. I'm fixing it. It's all good. When he be treating you good and he a dragon.
Gremlin energy. Bard equals gremlin energy. I love it.
Why? Did you see what she said before that?
Already, like, look,
Yeah, I did.
yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like
all
that.
I'm saying is, like, I'm a musician. I already know my way around a G string.
Alright, session's over.
Alright, well, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of,
Alright.
man. Well then,
Alright, put your 2 weeks in.
exactly. Put them in right now.
I'm pressing the button. Can I do it? I'm pressing the button.
God damn it. Anywho. Previously on Jaeger, episode 14, Guns and Roses. Dragons and Crowns. Glacia Shangshni and her best pal, Jade Rose, found themselves separated from Team Jaeger when they met an interesting spider by the name of Gascoigne Sevenfold, aka Mixer. Together they found commonality in music and found a shared interest in each other's stories. In a desperate attempt to gain Mixer's help fighting the Goliath and the Crown's forces, he presents the girls with a gift from an old friend, the true crown, the true relic of choice. With a heavy responsibility on their plate, they are set on taking down the bad guys and saving the people of Mistral and bringing peace between all the gangs once and for all. But through this, will they achieve what they set out to do, or will they fail and die horribly and horrific death? Find out this week on Jaeger. We're in.
What?
We open up our journey into Okay. You hear that? I fuck with that. Damn, hold on. Which one is my volume button? Avery!
Yes. Yes.
Previously, previously from your perspective, it has been hours since we started combat. You and Team Jaeger have been fighting deep within the sewer systems for a little over 4 or 5 hours. And eventually, as Glacia Song Shni recharged that of Jade Rose's semblance, as she reconnected to the Speed Force, she was able, her connection sent a reverse opposite effect of the pulse wave that has been affecting everybody through the tunnel systems back to its original source, which caused the tunnel systems to completely reset in its original orientation and setup. In doing so, the sewer systems rearranged themselves and Team Jaeger has been split. And as a rock fell and knocked you out unconscious, you were pulled to safety by that of Jackson Fox, and you awaken in these ruins here. Hold on. Yeah. You reawaken. He's like, you see him waking you up. Hey, you all right? Took a hit to the head.
How much did we drink last night?
How many fingers am I holding up?
12.
God damn it. As you reawaken, you find yourself in this sort of control room. I'm not sure where those tunnel systems spit us out at, but I managed to drag us to safety here. I have no idea what any of this is, but it looks like some sort of mechanism. I believe this is the control system to the tunnel systems. I'm not sure. This technology is ancient, though, like an old locomotive. He kind of shows you around the room, and all kinds of old gears and manual valves and gizmos and things that essentially control how. So the tunnel systems can like rearrange themselves like plates, essentially.
And this is the control center.
This is the control center.
Well, obviously, this is a primitive way of creating locomotion to constantly rearrange the room, but in order for that to be possible, the algorithm that they're using must be quite intense. I'm gonna go and check the computer to see if what the like diagnostic of it is, like if there's anything recoverable, because from what it looked like, Jade used like a electromagnetic pulse to like.
She sent like a reverse wave back at it, essentially. So you go up to the computer system, and you notice that the computer is very old. Like, it's very outdated, and it's very you remember when you'd approach those like in Fallout 4, you'd approach those terminals and they're like black
Looks like an Apple II.
Yeah, like black screen, green text. Like, yeah, it's like that. So you essentially check the systems, and essentially the logs outline all of the mechanical means. Like, it has the owner's guide to operating the sewer systems. So it gives you kind of all the directional controls inside.
There would happen to be a name of the owner, would there?
Let's make it perception. I will roll it. 5 plus perception.
Perception.
Perception. Why did Angie start an office rebellion?
Because she started all of us yelling at each other. That's why. And the Office Rebellion ended like a while ago.
Not the same chick who said,
Right, I'm not allowed to roll IRL, am I?
I rolled a 5 for you. In game.
That sucks. My
It'd be
IRL
like
roll
that.
was better.
That
Still the
sucks.
fucking highest perception.
You also have your Flash of Genius, by the way.
Alright, you know what? I'll fucking pop that as well, so it's plus 11.
Okay.
So 16.
You see,
Actually, is that? 6 and 5 is 11, right?
yes.
So 16. Let me mark down my flash.
I did the math in my head for you. Why'd you double guess it? Why?
I got a long rest being knocked out, did I?
You did get like, you got like a long rest, I'd say, because he had you in here. He had enough time to set up a camp and everything. So yeah.
Okay, that is important because that means that I get a bunch of stuff back that I've very helpful, which means that I only used 1 Flash Genius. Arcane trinkets I also.
Tony, I was typing in my allies on my fucking character sheet. And I typed in Jackson, and you wanna know what it autocorrected it to?
What?
Hayden.
Christensen?
I don't know why, but
I mean, you could have been using my account. Well, so if you were using my account, that's like a preset.
Yeah.
Because my old my character that I was playing for 5 years, his fiance's name was Hayden.
Interesting. Anyway, so the name in the system, you go on the owner's manual, you notice that this system was designed by Schneeda's company scientists or
What's his
engineers.
name?
You see that the chief in command of technologies is Pietro Palladino.
You say Pietro Palladino?
He did. I did. Yes.
I don't have an actual pen or a piece of...
He is the mastermind and engineer behind essentially, originally this was supposed to be a cross-continental transit system for the kingdoms to travel, underground, but it was that technology was later decommissioned, and it was turned into a base sewer system for the city, but still had all of its shifting abilities due to technologies not being unimplemented the right way.
Okay.
But yeah.
So it owned by Schneeda's company, but the engineer was Pietro Palladino.
Yes.
Oh, my pens are in the pocket that I just put into the corner. Fuck me. I don't have any
Hold
writing
up.
utensils.
Joe. I'm going to message you real quick. I'm going to message you real quick.
Oh, and the dick sword? I got you.
Yes, sir.
My camera's gonna disappear for 5 seconds.
wow, look at that.
Oh, he typing. Oh, he be typing.
I hope that made sense. I was like, typing is extremely fast.
Man, I just got it. Oh. Okay.
Oh, dude, I fucking...
yeah.
So, Oh, I'm gonna give you this player model because I still have to buy some of them, but
I'm really hoping that when
I'm
he
gonna
turns
give
the
you
camera
this
back on,
one.
that
Check it out on
it
screen.
fixes the cameras.
For real. I hope so. There we go. Yay.
I didn't even think about it. I just figured because he had a guitar. You good?
Mhm.
If you got a question, you got any questions? Ask me too.
All right.
It's Palandina or Pollandina?
Pollandina. Pietro Pollandina.
Tony, am I good to do my thing?
You good to do your thing, bro.
All right. Yes.
All right. Let me know when your camera's back on. I can't see. I don't know if they're rearranging
It's
or
back
not.
on, but for some reason it's not showing up on the thing.
Oh, I have to. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
I
man.
found a pen and I'm actually using. Actually, my girlfriend would be happy about this. I'm using my fucking notebook.
Nice.
No
Finally
book,
taking notes for the Steam.
Oh,
book
yeah.
note.
What?
So, oh, the camera's just got so fucked again. That's wonderful.
I think it's fine.
So, Tony,
Yes.
I need to figure out an entrance. How am I doing this?
If you need a song or something, I got you. Like, you tell me what you need, I'll supply
I
you.
want to play on the guitar, but it's not. I want to play on the guitar, but I don't think it's coming through all the way. I can't tell if it is or not.
The best I could say is if you go in your sound settings and you turn automatically detect off or whatever, it'll just like give you the straight audio. Like it won't try to muzzle you.
Okay.
I think that's how it works. Are you on PC
Okay.
or on a laptop or something?
I am on my phone.
Oh,
I'm
that should
on my
be fine.
phone.
I think
I
it.
don't have a computer.
I think it does the same thing. Let me check. Dude, I'm such a god at this kind of stuff. Hold up. Voice.
I was gonna
If
say,
you turn
can hear this, it's
turn
fine.
auto sensitivity off.
Can you hear that?
If you turn auto sensitivity
I got you.
off and then take that level all the way down to where it's zero.
Yeah.
Like if you do that,
Got you.
it should be good.
You know what Fontaine's worth?
Me searching for my settings.
I want to load again.
Voicing. Is it in voice activity? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And sensitivity, all the way down.
Yeah, that should be a lot better. And then let's see.
Okay, is it better?
If you also turn off echo and noise cancellation, or
Yeah.
advanced voice activity, automatic gain control, and echo cancel. If you turn everything off, it should just give you your straight phone audio, which is a good thing.
All right, how's that?
Should be
how's
good.
that?
I guess we'll find out if we can hear it or not.
Okay, better.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Just a little bit.
So, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Oh well.
I don't give a shit.
Tech cool beans, I
Cool,
guess.
dramatic, badass. Cool, dramatic, badass guitar. So, who's in my sewers?
You hear this echo throughout the
'Cause
cave,
I
Avery,
smell-
that you guys are in. Jackson kind of jolts around, grabs his sword on the back of his back. He's like, "We're not alone here. Show yourself, wherever you are."
I know you're watching. Show yourself.
You almost hear like a
Alright.
dark, almost like spider legs, like almost like when you hear a spider crawling across the room. You almost hear that like an echoing sound across the room.
Skittering?
Yeah, almost like a skittering, but
Skittering.
you hear it echo, so you can't pinpoint like where it's coming from. It's coming from like all over.
So, I'm gonna take care of that fox while we're at it.
Oh shit! Oh
Just,
shit!
Pin him up against the wall.
Word. All right. So I'm gonna bring you around here real quick. So are you jumping out and revealing yourself?
Essentially, I'm still in the shadows. I'm just trying to get Avery uncomfortable.
Okay. So how do you? So what do we do? What do you do to pin him against the wall?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
I was gonna say, I know I have webs, so if I can literally just pull him out of the fucking way, and
Yes.
just like web him to something.
So, do you want? What I would assume is we could do like, you're in stealth, so you're able to like, kind of roll, and let's see if you let's do
Yeah.
it. Let's do a I guess perception roll because you're aiming
Let's see it.
like a ranged roll. 2 plus
Shit.
plus
Plus.
advantage 16.
Fuck. I don't know my. There. Oh yeah.
Bloodborne.
16.
Bloodborne. All you hear is you see like Spider-Man. He gets webbed up to the wall. He's like trying to gnaw at it, but he's like. You see Jackson gets he gets webbed up to the wall. And you see
I immediately shoot a shot, live ammo directly where the webs came from.
perception check.
Perception.
What I miss?
was it?
16.
6. Oh right, I can't roll.
We rolling game.
6.
26.
Plus 6.
Oh, plus
so
6.
16 plus 6 is
Something. I'm not. I was never good at math.
22.
22.
Yeah.
16 plus 6, 22.
You are revealed. Where do you want me to put you? Like throughout. I'll show you the layout
The
of this
ceiling.
room. The ceiling. All right, bet. Yeah. The ceiling. You see,
Can I-
almost. Actually, the image in the top left is the more accurate version of him. This is just the model, a temporary model. But the image at the top left is his character, or the one I made for him.
I can't even see cameras right now because things aren't working.
Oh no.
It's
Yeah,
wonderful. Okay.
I still shoot at where the webs came from.
You fire your blast into the
It
shadows,
fucking hits my guitar.
and it bounce. You see it ricochet off your guitar. Your guitar is strong as iron.
That was new, you fucking moron!
Who the fuck are
You know how expensive that was?
moron?
You know how expensive that was?
You know how expensive he is? He's priceless. Your guitar.
Do you know how much I asked? Tony.
He's like, what the fuck is this whip
After
shit?
we met him.
I wouldn't put it in your mouth.
Tony.
I wouldn't put it in your mouth.
Harmonize. Harmonize. I wish to use harmonize.
Harmonize. Activated.
Tony?
Harmonize. Killer quartet. Killer quartet.
He activates his semblance.
Flint Cole. Okay, Flint Cole.
He activates his semblance of musical artistry known as what's it called? Harmonize. Killer quartet. You can describe how your abilities work.
The bonus fact, that's a Ruby semblance. That's already a Ruby semblance. and we mentioned it.
Oh, I'm gonna send you another text too.
Oops.
You're good. Keep going.
Okay. So essentially, I'm gonna strum a chord, and then 3 more of me are gonna phase out of me, and then you get to have fun figuring out who's who.
Question, have you actually seen Ruby?
No, I watched like a season.
Bet.
Tony,
Bet.
you realize this is just this is Flint Gold semblance.
Hey, man.
I'm not mad at it. I gotta find it cool.
Music's
But
one
this
hell of a
semblance
drug.
really- You really didn't get to see his semblance actually shine.
Oh, dude, and then you see the lights drop, and you see.
But
See
I never
that?
asked, you didn't ask. I didn't ask my question.
I get my spotlight.
Tony, I'm gonna activate mere marionettes, and 6 of me are gonna appear behind me.
All right.
Tony, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is this before or after he met us?
Oh, this is after.
Technically,
Okay.
technically this is after.
I'm asking because I had an idea, but I don't know if it'll work.
I look up and say, "Friend, I don't have to know which one you are. I'm just gonna shoot all 3 of you, and then all 7 of us shoot at all 3 of him."
Okay.
Or is it 3?
Can I do something?
Tony, I have a question.
What's your question?
So we know how vibrations are like really, really dense and can literally destroy any object if they're intense enough?
Vibranium. Yeah, like a vibranium. Yeah.
You mean a vibration?
I would like to play Avenged Sevenfold.
Say no more.
Fucking destroy those bullets.
What song?
Alright, I don't think I need to do what I was going to.
I would like to play Avenged Sevenfold and destroy those bullets.
All right. What song?
They still explode. I hope you know.
No, I know. I'm just.
I have an
fucking
idea.
destroying them. Almost easy.
Almost easy. Okay.
Nice one.
Thank you. It's the one that got me into the band.
Hey, Tony.
What's it called? Almost easy. Got you.
Nightmare's a pretty great one, I think.
I just started playing on the guitar.
Ooh, nice.
You see him. You see all 3 of his quartets break out into song as their killer quartet moves create a vibrational blast of frequency so powerful it would cream through those bullets. But
Why did you use that word?
I don't know. I was trying to. I was looking for adjectives, and that's what came out.
Yeah, cream. Why cream?
Why is that?
Cream.
Why was that the word that came to your head?
What, you don't like cream?
No!
I love cream.
Vibrate, disintegrate, annihilate. There's so many different words you could have used.
But you chose the word
Exfoliate.
Cream.
No! Not exfoliate!
Tony, can I do something?
I died.
Not yet. You're not here yet.
Each of the 7 shots is a thunder shot, so no matter what, there's an explosion of thunder. So
Okay.
each bullet is gonna deal 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
No matter what.
So.
Because these are charged rounds. Let me get my.
How do you want to
D8 out.
account for this, Mr. Gascoigne?
Can I literally just off one of the clones?
Off one of the clones? Like use them as
Yeah.
a meat shield?
Yeah.
So. You almost see one of them like leap into the air, kind of like. Just like. Leaping into the bullets as they all.
You just killed my fucking bass player. You killed my fucking bass me. It's
You
me.
you
killed
wed the
me.
dude I kind of have a crush on.
That's fucking crazy. I am number 1. I webbed him before you did. I got to spray my sticky shit all over him.
Damn.
Be jealous. You know, this could be over if you would just pay for my fixed guitar.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Grease.
Grease?
I'm gonna grab a little ball out of my bag, press a button, and throw it up to the ceiling where he's at. It's gonna explode, covering him in the ground and grease, and it's basically gonna be a slippery terrain.
On the ceiling?
Yep, so...
I can fix that. I have a very easy counter.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw, or fall. Or fall prone, meaning he'd fall off the ceiling.
Alright. Mr. Gascoigne.
Alright.
Saving throw.
Go ahead and roll for me, sir.
Alright.
I would like to try and attempt to save myself by just essentially webbing.
That's a nat 20, Mr. Gascoigne.
Dude, can I just make a whole web that just like goes like immediately under me? It's just a stage now. It's just a stage.
You see him web up a massive concert stage. Like some shit you'd see at like the record hall.
Tony, after the 6 of me shot, they explode into glass.
Yes.
So they're no longer there.
Okay.
They only last for 1 action.
Ah, fuck, I deleted him. There we go. Alright.
As I headbanged almost easy.
You see a web stage, like a rock concert hall stage, is webbed up, and he elegantly lands, and like he has a top, like he has just a random top hat that came out of nowhere, and he's just like
almost on beat.
On beat. And he's just still rocking out. Like he's just like.
I have a question.
Yes.
With the way the sewers are, you said they moved back to how they were originally, right?
Yes. So, in theory, the original map is as accurate as it should have been.
Can I roll for my semblance?
Sure. Let us roll for semblance. Wah! 7.
Plus 9.
I gotta delete all of these fucking...
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
This is another reason why we should
16.
just roll our own dice.
No, it's not.
Tony.
Break your game with all the dice you have.
I didn't break it. It was just a lot there.
Tony, I rolled it's a 16.
A 16, okay. And what are you rolling for?
So, you know how Glacia has her summons with her semblance, correct?
Yes.
You notice that slowly kind of flying around the, like kind of flying into the room, you see a little Nevermore, kind of like a little, like a glyph Nevermore. It's kind of like land on, like right on Avery's shoulder.
Ooh, so...
I just go, hi Glacia, kinda deal... Sorry, voice went away for a second. Hi Glacia, kinda dealing with someone. Jackson is webbed up by some weirdo on the ceiling. Help
You hear out of the summon. Stop attacking each other, you
Are you
idiot!
calling me a weirdo? Are you calling
Both of you are stop attacking each other, you idiots!
You're at my concert.
He
Tony, I'm
fucked up
gonna
my guitar!
Tony, I'm gonna do something funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna make the Spider-Man web shot, web hands.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then shooting out of my wrist is gonna be a tiny little bead. It sticks to his guitar, and it casts heat metal.
Okay.
Melt the guitar?
If he continues to hold on to his guitar, he will take 2d8 fire damage.
Gascoigne?
I have easy fix it once again.
There is no rolling.
Dude, can I just straight up drop the guitar? Can I just drop the fucking guitar and just grab another one out of my fucking back? I know I have 2 or 3.
You see the guitar fall to the ground
Guitars.
as he just... and keeps going.
You will not interrupt my concert.
Glacia's just watching and she's like, what the fuck? You people, why did no one listen to me? Why?
Avery picks up the guitar as the spell goes away, and he is going to take a small bag, about like this big. Open up the top and then put the entire guitar in this tiny pouch. Bag is about the size of this.
So you stolen his guitar.
We love a bag of
He
holding.
took his guitar. Avery takes out a knife and he just starts cutting Jackson out of the web and just says, "All right, friend, I'll get you out of here and then we can go find Glacier."
You see him hanging there, just like cool. He's like,
Can I do a funny?
sure.
So, while Avery is cutting Jackson Fox out of the webs, can I straight up just web them together and just start walking out?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You just kind of.
Can I use shield to block it?
I thought you'd want that. Yeah, I thought you want to be close to your crush.
All right, let's roll for shit.
Alright.
Let's roll a block. Hiya!
You know? Look,
14.
What always happens at concerts?
Oh, wait, is that...
Perceive
I'm
it's a
asking,
block.
like, well, shield means that it pluses my AC by 5, so my normal 17 AC is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 AC.
Okay, Gascoigne, we're gonna have you make a council roll. Well, let's
Okay,
actually,
okay.
let's make the roll. Let's make your okay. So 12, and I guess you're trying to get the jump on him as he's cutting him out. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm using my brain knowledge. Let me refer to the Book of Destiny.
It's just an attack roll versus my AC.
Yeah. It would just fail. You just turn around and be like, I fucking see you. Like.
So he turns around, he blocks it, knowing full well it was coming. He kind of he heard the sound effect before it reached him.
He heard the sound effects before. The sound effects.
Buddy,
fucking-
your audio tech sucks ass.
Ooh.
I want to imagine that everyone's just sitting here watching this. The Glazer's just watching this. All happened, by the way.
Oh, fucking K! We're fucking done! I pull out my best guitar, my Explorer, which is
Oh
a
shit.
fucking axe, by the way.
Oh word.
It's a
just
fucking
like
axe.
that. Literally just like
Yeah.
that, pretty much.
At the solo, I'm just going ham, and I'm going to activate the strongest thing my semblance can do, which is literally, essentially, Black Canary shit.
So you're just canary crying?
Dude, yeah. To the point where
Canary crying?
ears are
Oh
bleeding.
fuck yeah.
Yes, ears are bleeding. Literally, no one can do anything to avoid that. Your ears are dead.
Jesus Christ.
At approximately 200 decibels per of sound wave, a wave of musical bliss, aural bliss, is excruciated through your drums of ear, giving you almost like a ringing sensation in your ear, like ugh.
Avery's gonna use magical trinket, another fun little feature of a artificer, and just pull out 2 pairs of earplugs and just put them in Jackson's ears and put him in his own.
Magic
and he just walks off with Jack. Yep. Not actual magic, because
I don't know
magic
if-
doesn't exist
Oh,
in this
yeah.
world. But just, sciencey earbuds.
Got
Sciencey
you.
earplugs, and then they both walk out the room and just leave the weird one ceiling.
Can I kind of find a way to de-escalate the situation?
So there's
Avery's
that's kind of the thing. There is no out of the room. This
Can I
is the room.
snatch?
Wait, we're just stuck in
Can
the
I-
room.
This is
Can I
room.
snatch the headphones out before? Can I snatch the earplugs before they're put in the ears?
All right, let's roll. You're
'Cause
gonna
I still have 2 other
web-
clones.
web
I still have 2 other
grab.
clones.
web grab. 14 plus
Well, plus
That'd
5.
be a semblance check.
yes, semblance. So what that means is
Have we ever decided what our semblance skill?
I
is?
gave myself a skill for my semblance.
Oh, I've never had a skill for my semblance. I've just used my.
I just made one. You can make one.
I've used my charisma as my semblance. Or my.
Mine goes off my intelligence.
you know what I'm
Well,
having to do. I'm
Mine
having to
goes
do
off my
acro. acrobatic because you're gonna do it and you're gonna make it look cool.
To me or him?
No, him.
Me.
So it's
I'm a spider,
14
bro.
plus.
I'm gonna make everything look cool.
14 plus numbers. Does it beat a 17?
Is it or not? What was your add-on?
Fucking, let me see. Okay, let me check my shit.
This is the
I had
biggest no
14, you
you
said?
encounter. 14, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I literally just beat it. I just beat 17.
You see the earplugs
shield
are ripped.
1 point.
Shield I can cast as many times as I want. Well, as many times as I've spelled.
But this isn't. This isn't even shield. This is just me straight up yoinking the individual item out of your hand.
The shield is an entire full body shield. It isn't like a shield. It's like a energy field around me.
Oh, that's kind of gay.
Tony.
That's kind of gay.
This is the
Tony.
biggest. Angie described this so perfectly.
This is the no you encounter.
Oh. Yes.
Can I have a way that I can just de-escalate the situation here.
Avery's
Please.
just trying to leave the room at this point.
I'm gonna do another semblance check, Tony, because the Nevermore's still in the room, right?
The little tiny
Pay
one,
for my
yeah.
guitar
Yep.
and apologize
5.
to my sound engineer, and we can drop
6,
it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
Can I use Thunderwave in
No.
an interesting way?
You kind of... Am I able to do what I'm thinking, Tony?
I don't know what you're thinking, so you're gonna have to tell me.
Well, I was gonna teleport to the Nevermore itself.
Okay.
Hey, Tony,
So-
I have an interesting, funny thing to do. Can I do something?
Okay.
I'm gonna cast.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna let Chris repeat.
Thunderwave in a different way. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave, but instead of dealing damage, it's gonna play the brown note.
The brown
And
note.
since the brown note, it's a note that is so powerful, it makes you shit yourself.
It makes you shit yourself.
And since Jackson and Avery are the only one with like noise canceling earbuds in, he's gonna cast the brown
Tony,
note.
Tony, I also have a counter.
Okay. What's your
Oh,
counter?
I burned all of my first level spell slots on
Tony.
this.
Tony, didn't we talk about a thing where I can straight up just reflect sound back at people?
Oh shit! You can't.
No, it just doesn't happen because they can't hear it!
So it's
They
like
can't hear
it's
it!
no. It's
Exactly.
literally another no you.
Alright.
I can literally just...
Alright, Tony, can I pass on my teleport?
I want to see how many times this can know you.
I have literally used
We're
all
gonna
of
be
my
here
first level
until
spell
work
slots.
We're
I'm
gonna be
done.
here until someone's like ripping until they're ripping each other's balls off.
Tony,
Literally, all you have to do is apologize to my sound engineer and pay for my new guitar, and
We
it's fine.
can't hear you.
can you guys roll a perception check, by the way? Both of you?
I got you. 2.
Perception? Okay.
18 and a 2. So Gascoigne was the 2 and Avery was the 18.
Okay, 18
So-
perception, 18, 19, 20, 22.
So, whoever rolled the 2 doesn't see this, but Avery can hear it because he's not really looking at it, but he
I
can
can't
hear
hear
it.
shit.
Oh, so yeah, you got. So what did you roll? So I guess you have to see it then. You guys,
Sign
you
language.
noticed. Chris, Avery notices that the Nevermore just starts to shine, like, kind of starts to disappear into snowflakes, but you kind of just see someone start to appear out of said snowflakes.
All right, here she comes.
Lisa's gonna teleport into the room.
Tony, Avery's gonna cast invisibility on both Jackson and himself.
I
So we just
so.
vanish.
Oh no! Don't think I don't know you're there. Don't even try it.
As Avery puts a little device in Jackson's front pocket. Just says, this will be fun. We're gone.
Did he just put a vibrator in his pocket?
No, she teleports into the room. Mind you, alone, because she can't teleport with more than one person.
She
all you
teleports in the
hear is-
room.
I swear to God, can you people just not get into a fight for 5 minutes?
Avery's gonna sneak up behind MXR. Is that your name?
Mixer.
Mixer.
Avery's gonna
Chris.
sneak up behind Mixer and pants him. I get advantage
Chris.
of that.
If you're gonna sneak up behind him, that means you have to get all the way up to where
You
he's
have to go
standing.
through like 2 other
I am
clones.
spider
You have-
climb.
You have to go to, like-
I can walk up walls.
You have to go to like. You have to go to
Does
like 2
anyone
other
resist
clones.
cold, by the
Two other
way?
Clones behind me.
Does anyone resist attack? Does
If I roll
anyone?
stealth, then they won't see me.
If you pass stealth. Then
I
again,
did
my
an
drummer
advantage
just
of
fucking
stealth
got.
+6.
Hey Tony, can you start freezing the room a little bit?
Yeah, I got you, boss.
You guys slowly notice that the room starts to just freeze over. And you notice how angry Glacia's finally getting.
25 to stealth.
Hold on, I didn't roll for you.
Walls.
You have to roll in the game. We can't
Oh my
roll out
God.
of game. 16.
Swear to God, I
That is 22.
Okay. Is that enough for you, Gascoigne?
Tony,
No, that-
Where you are?
Tony, I was gonna say I have a question.
Okay.
You know how spiders can feel vibrations in their webs?
Yes. Would you like to make a perception check?
Yeah.
Okay. This will be like a counter perception check. Okay.
Also, Tony,
must
I
be like
have
5.
advantage on that check, by the way.
9.
Because of my cloak.
9. Alright. Alright.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, alright. And then I have, what? I don't even have fucking anything on that besides, yeah, nothing. Nothing. Alright.
Avery just sneaks up behind him.
The vibrations are overwhelmed with all of the bass in the room.
My bass player's dead. It's the drummer.
Yeah. Right.
the drummer's causing too many vibrations.
Shit.
For the
Well,
song, yeah.
shit. Sucks. So.
Oh, Tony, remember what happened last session?
Joke's on you, I wasn't wearing pants.
I do.
Glacia is kind of technically partially fused with Koyuki and Sinon at this point, by
Yeah.
the way.
Bring out regular Glacia then. Hold on. Because then it gives you the sniper too.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I want you guys to understand.
I'm
as
putting
if
Avery up
you
here.
guys-
He starts to sneak up on one of the band members. And he pants as one of them.
One of.
You just see his pants come down.
My fucking guitar player? Really?
He's like, I kind of.
Question.
You just hear him say, I kinda like it.
Sure.
Avery's gonna just continue to sneak around and pants every single member of the band.
Question. How
You can't
sensitive
even
are
pants the
spiders
drummer. The
to...
drummer sits. You can't. The drummer's sitting. How are you gonna?
I'm gonna give
pants
the drummer a
Hey,
wedgie.
A what?
I'm giving a drummer a wedgie.
A wedgie?
Can I ask a question? How sensitive are you guys to the cold?
I'm a bug, so like, for the most part, I'm pretty fucking sensitive.
I'm a
Chris, how
monkey.
about you?
I'm a monkey.
Gascoigne, make a performance check in the cold. You're brooked up. 6.
Okay.
You guys
I was gonna
start
say,
to...
can one of my strings just snap? Can one of my strings just straight up snap because of the cold?
You guys... I want you guys to... You guys don't have to roll to hear
Fucking
it,
show's
but
over.
you guys, as you guys notice, you guys start hearing ice crack, and it's like the sound like echoing through the room.
And you hear
Both
the
of
music
you.
kind of
Imagine
chip
that it
out.
gets so cold that
The speakers start
I
to
just
freeze
imagine
over.
that it gets so cold that the web stage just starts to like fall.
You eventually, the music just kind of freezes over. The speakers
Thank
freeze
God.
over.
It's just a drummer. It's just a drummer going really hard.
Right, it's just the drummer that's left.
That's all you hear.
Until he gets a
all you
wedgie,
hear is the
and all
drummer.
you hear is him cry.
Avery, get out of the invisibility! I know you're in here! I saw you!
You see a shimmer. And
I
it's just,
know you're here!
you just see you see the shimmer in the room, and it's Avery. It's cloaked Avery.
How can
Just-
you see through my spell?
Chris, as long as you're within her area, especially when she's like this, within the ice, you hear the ice cracking underneath of you. And she has box ears.
Jesus.
But you both start to... I want you guys to understand. You guys both slowly start to feel ice kind of just creep up your feet. Both of you.
Which ones? I have 8. Which one?
Just it...
All of them, I guess.
All of them, because they're all on the... Whatever ones are on, like, on solid ground.
Technically, they're on the
technically
they're on a web stage. Technically,
it's still solid ground, is it not?
Not. It's it's on top of the ground,
For
but
me.
it's. I guess.
Yeah, it's like connected by the walls.
It's like a Spider-Man web of stage.
Glacia, like, you kind of see her just like, you see her glyphs kind of lifting her up. You see her kind of have a gravity glyph. You lift her up, and she jumps up to where they are. She's like, why do both of you have to fight? Aren't we? She points at Guest going, aren't you supposed to be helping us?
He webbed Jackson.
Fuck up my guitar!
He webbed Jackson.
Fine, I'll pay for the new guitar! She throws her fucking credit card at him. I'll pay for the new guitar! Here!
And send mean things to my sound engineer. I want an apology.
Avery, apologize! Now!
Have him apologize to Jackson.
All of you apologize to each other, or else we're gonna... This is not
Sorry,
gonna be fun
man.
for anyone.
Sorry about
We're
that.
in my humble abode. You came to my humble abode.
And you interrupted his concert.
Thank you, we're cool now. And you interrupted my fucking concert.
Jackson's just like, I thought the concert was
you know
pretty cool, so.
You see Glacia just like, put her hands in her face. She's
Someone
like,
has good taste.
now...
Can I throw Jackson a signed CD?
Yes. This the fucking CD is signed by DJ Mixer himself, DJ Gascoigne.
DJ Gascoigne.
It's got the link to the website and everything.
And you notice the temperature kind of starts going back to normal. She's like, okay. You, she points at Avery. You apologize to him. Now.
I'm sorry that you have a terrible sound engineer.
That you know exactly what I meant. Make an actual apology.
I'm sorry I insulted your sound engineer. Perhaps I can help him understand sound waves better.
Okay. Is that good enough?
I'm sorry you need
That's
gimmicks to
good.
use spider powers.
Ah!
What did he say?
God, oh my god.
What did he
I'm
say?
sorry you need gimmicks.
What did he
I'm sorry
say?
you need
Gimmicks to use spider powers.
It's not gimmicks, I just am smart.
Avery, it's gimmicks. It's called technology. They're gimmicks.
Gimmick.
They're gimmicks. Now, you kind of see Glacia start to pull Jax up towards them with a gravity glyph.
He's like, you know I can float, right?
Well, you weren't floating, so now you are.
Okay.
Okay. I also just realized I left Jade alone in a sewer. That probably wasn't my smartest idea.
Hello?
Yay!
I mean, I probably.
It's really
could figure out
dark.
how to if you tell me, Glacy, if you tell me exactly which room she's in, I could probably move that room over here.
You know, I would know if I wasn't so angry at both of you! All of you!
Sorry.
You both are idiots.
Avery
you both
just hops-
are idiots. I know.
Avery hops down and goes to the
Go ahead, go
computer. Sorry.
Now, you promised to help us. She points to Gas going. You promised to help us.
Yeah. Counter option. Fuck your computer. Let's go. I already know the web.
First, we need to find Jade. That's the problem. I kind of left her.
And also,
Okay.
there's no exit to this room.
Oh shit! Then we'll go find Jade.
Okay, let's go. That's our
Glacy,
first
Nothing
order.
scary in here but me.
I don't
So-
remember. I was looking through my summons. What? How do you think I knew where you were?
Ooh.
Hey,
I need that one song.
Tony,
Yes.
is there any, like, sort of camera system within this weird puzzle maze?
You do find. I was about to say you do find a CCTV system within. You see a number of functioning and non-functioning cameras like in the system. Not all of them work, but you do have access to some of the feeds. That
Do I see a lost cat anywhere?
You kind of start browsing through all the. There's like over 100 different feeds, so you're kind of like looking at tiny little squares. You do see one kind of like you kind of get to like one row of cameras, and you see going from camera to camera, like a streak of lightning.
There's a lightning streak going through them.
Does it have a microphone system, like a way to talk to the rooms?
Doesn't look like it, no.
Is it possible to triangulate where Jade is going to be and move a room as soon as she gets into it?
I can help with that.
Also, Avery, you realize he literally built. He knows exactly how this works. You realize that, right?
I can help with that. I can literally just send spider homies to go find her and tell her to chill the fuck out for 5 seconds while we come to get her.
That would help.
Yeah, that probably work.
I'm gonna send like a team of literally just 6, just jumping spiders. You know the cute little ones, the cute little spiders. Everyone posts on TikTok. Like 6 of those guys just to go find Jade.
I want to mention as you put set out the spiders, you see just Glacia just like kind of like step back up on top of the computers, and she's just like, no, stay away. No.
What's wrong? You got an issue with spiders?
Shush!
God damn it.
We don't bite, kind of.
Hush!
We don't bite all the time.
Chris, why did you turn your camera off?
God damn it! Now it's just now it's just the stream on the stream on the stream.
I disconnected. Sorry.
Buffoon.
That was quicker.
There we go.
Back.
Buffoon.
You see.
I disconnected. I'm sorry.
You eventually see the streak of lightning stop in one room, and she sees like a group of spiders like kind of like pillaring to make like a tower so they can like talk to her, and she's like, what the heck? Hello?
I'm gonna move the room now.
Okay, so in order to move the room, everything is done. The automatic moving system has been kind of structurally damaged after the pulse wave that Jade created, but this room is ancient and a lot of bells and whistles. It almost operates like an old locomotive, which means you have to essentially move the rooms manually with levers and like dials and shit that are all across the room. Like you have to kind of like wheel this one. It's almost like when you're rolling the window down, like you have to. You're kind of doing that, cranking rooms
really
around.
Dark Souls in this bitch.
It's you have.
We really Dark Souls in this bitch.
It's Dark Souls and it's the puzzle.
I love Dark Souls so much.
I'm sorry. I'm going to the chat. You want to hear the most recent chat? Angie goes,
What?
Spider person, I'm sorry you're short, Avery. Avery, I'm sorry your music sucks, Glacia. You're both fucking dumb! Which basically is what just happened.
I guarantee she's gonna draw that comic and send it to me soon.
Absolutely.
I hope so. I want it. I need it. I need it. I'll put it on my band's account if you do it.
Fuck yeah.
You
That's
heard it here,
sick.
Angie.
You heard it
I
here.
told her she
You heard
had-
what the fans
I told her she
have been
wants
asking
to.
for.
They'll be like, why the fuck are we posting this on the account? And I'll be like, because we need people to follow us.
Yes. We need popularity.
Because our board official.
What way to gain popularity than to be a nerd and play D&D?
For real.
I mean, no wrong.
I mean, I see no like. Now I got at least 2 more guaranteed fans.
There you go. I'm so proud of you, Joe.
Some fucking fox and a spider.
Yeah.
So fucking fox the spider.
Hell yeah.
Yo, by the way, definitely send me your I guess Instagram, because that fucking.
I got you.
So, what's it called? I'll describe what happens next. So you look on the computer system. You do notice that every camera in every room is labeled with a different number correlated to a lever and pulley system within the machine. And all of them are marked with sticky notes. So you have to kind of be able to. So. You will have to make a perception check for each sticky note to make sure that, because some of them have a really shitty handwriting, and it's been over at least 12 years since this room has been fully functioning, as the cross-continental transit system was abandoned a project long ago.
What are you, God?
You just say
Yeah,
the
what are you, God?
transcontinental you just say the
cross-continent-
transcontinental transit.
The cross-continental transit system.
Cross.
I said it
I'm
too
a
fast.
transcontinental system.
Yes. Are you? Could be. So, what do the heroes do? What do your spiders interact with Jade? How do they interact with her? Let's start with that.
They can't actually okay, so people who aren't also spider people or spiders themselves cannot communicate with them. So they're literally just like,
I can.
powered up. There's 6 of them. Unless you're like a druid or something, but like the 6 of them are just stacked up, and then the one at the top is just going.
Like it's fucking trying to make an arrow and pointing you where to go.
She then like kind of looks around, and then she sees the camera in the corner of the room, and she kind of like gets up and she's like, "Hello?"
Jesus Christ.
You then hear the audio kind of piercing through the speakers. Hello?
You see Avery, Glacier just grabs her ear. She's like, why is that so loud?
Hello?
Hello.
You're a
Hello.
fox.
Hello.
Guys, is that you? There's a bunch of spiders. I don't know what's happening.
I just go over. I look at Mixer and say, hey, can you tell your spiders to like make a like message in a web for her?
Yo, Charlotte's Web that shit. I got you.
Yo, Charlotte's Web that shit.
Yeah, we about to like, dude, we about to be doing the fucking Stranger Things communique with the fucking lights and shit,
Hey,
but with the
yo.
spider webs. Dude, hell yeah.
All right.
I will kind of find her attractive.
I
Fuck
wish
yeah.
to Charlotte's Web. Hi. Hi. We kind of know each other. Stay where you are.
She's just like, well, what the fuck? That's all you hear. She's just like, what?
Tony.
What?
As Jade does that,
I
she
like to
sees.
think that
You know how Glacia has her little fox?
Yeah.
Jade sees a fox, but then when Jade sees a fox, everyone notices that Glacia's just kind of like sitting there with her eyes closed.
Oh, projecting it?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's like, Jade, just calm down. Stay here. We're trying to figure out how to move it.
She walks over and levels with the little fox. She's like, what the heck am I... Where did you go? You left me.
I didn't try to. I was angry. Avery's trying to kill her friend. I was angry.
Well, we were in the middle...
Trying to kill him.
I was telling you... I was in the
the
middle of telling you a story, and then you just left.
Listen, anger works in many ways. I teleport to things. I teleport and do things when I'm angry. I teleported to Avery. Trust me. I froze everything. Almost.
Again?
Yes, again.
Okay. Well,
Didn't try to, but I did.
I think
Shoddy's cold-hearted.
I'm getting close to the HQ, but it's still hard to navigate. But these maps still
Stay
seem
here.
wrong.
Stay here. We're gonna try to move. We're gonna try to move it so you can just walk to us, and we can go from there.
She's like, she then goes over to the camera. She's like, wait, guys. She holds up the map of the sewer system, the one that they were given to kind of traverse and get to the HQ. She says, if you can manage to move these doors, and we can almost align our columns in one straight path from you guys to me to the crown. Do you see the way the map is located? We just need to move a couple of walls.
That can be done.
Hang tight while we figure that out. We're gonna make Spider Tic-Tac-Toe Charlotte's Web version.
Alright. So, the puzzle begins. You guys now have to learn how to move and rearrange the sewer systems using these various different pieces.
Is this like an intelligence check or something?
It's going to, yeah, kinda, I guess.
Can I make one of those too?
I have a +5 to intelligence. I'm very, very smart.
Respectfully,
+3.
Tony, I think this is where I have to conk out, just because I'm about to pass the fuck out.
I got you, bro.
And I have to be up in 2 hours anyway.
So do I, bro. I'll catch you later, dog.
I'll see you there.
I'll see you later, dude.
I'll catch you, bro.
People are
It was a
crazy.
pleasure playing with y'all. It was a pleasure playing with y'all. I can't wait to do it again next week.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Cheers.
Later.
I think, oh,
Right now I gotta remove it.
I know, I gotta fix it.
Angie, if you're still watching, please actually do that, because I will laugh my ass off if I see that, by the way. Please actually draw that, because I will laugh my ass off. That was fun. That's funny as fuck.
Please try well to can play these games. You first,
You stupid
maybe
bitch.
I'll do the same. I can't sing this because it will definitely
All right.
be copyright.
Whoa. We are here now within the system. What do you do?
Lacey kind of like starts looking at it, and funny thing is, she kind of starts like playing like, she starts playing partially playing like Tetris and trying to like move the puzzle into place, like move it into place and see where she can put it.
Avery
Ooh.
just stares at it for a second and then instantly knows what to do. High ass intelligence, motherfuckers.
I mean, I have a
Alright.
17 intelligence, so.
I have a 20 intelligence. Literally the highest you can go.
Nice. So Avery, you begin to understand how the system works. You're able to pinpoint essentially how this was designed was it was designed in a way that
Guys, I'm sorry. Did anyone else just say what the heck she just said? Did anyone else see this? Please tell me, you guys. Go into the general chat, please.
Oh, general chat.
Yeah.
who dey?
If it would load.
I love it.
I can't see
Oh,
it. None of
shit.
my shit is loading.
Oh my
That's a shame,
God,
dog.
Alright, I'm sorry, that was fucking hilarious. Okay.
Fucking, I'm gonna get my. Gonna check on my phone.
Glacia, what I'm gonna have you so Jackson walks forward, he says well, if what Jade said is true, then we have to find where this room connects to the inner wall. See where Glacia, see if you can find an access point to the next to where these rooms might connect
Like a
together.
door?
Yeah.
Or on the map?
He says these tunnels are like a puzzle piece, constantly rearranging the pieces of the puzzle to fit one another. If you can find the access point, we can connect all the tubes together and link us all into one
To
lane.
reiterate, you want me to find the door to this room?
Yes.
Or you want me to look at the map?
The map may still not be accurate, but try looking around the
look for the
room to
door.
find
Got it.
the door.
Can I see Glacier, like, she jumps up on the fucking machine and jumps up and lands, like, in that little, like, circle up top?
Yes.
On, like, that little thing? She's like, okay. Huh.
You see that there is an extension of this room that goes kind of out into this hallway and leads to a solid wall, almost like a door right over in this
I
quadrant of
found
the
it!
room. You see
It's
that there's
literally on the other side of the machine.
you see that there's nothing connected to it at the moment. So something can be, the rooms need to be rearranged to connect something to this room. Essentially,
like,
the best
so
way I
found
can
a
describe
door.
it. The best way I can describe it is that imagine you have this massive tunnel where you can, all the pieces kind of connect to each other in some congruent way, but you can space them out and rearrange and put pieces in and fit them together. And essentially, the way the original sewer layout was, after the reset, the original layout, from what Jade had described, essentially can lay out in a way where if you rearrange a few of these rooms, you can easily have a one-way access that connects between you guys, Jade, and the actual entrance to the HQ that you've been trying to search for all this time.
Oh, alright.
It kind of like puts the pieces together, just like, and then you kind of like, you see her just jump down and like show them how she kind of drew it out. And she's like, this, there you go. We gotta do this. It's lines them all up perfectly.
We do this,
Okay.
get our team back
Avery,
together, and then take down that fucking Goliath once and for all.
Exactly.
Good plan. But what about this machine?
I know how to work it.
As I said,
Avery
the
just
machine
jumps-
part is on Avery.
Avery just starts working it like it was his old job.
All right.
Like he knows he understands how it works by every single like motion, and it literally looks so fluid. Like this has been his job forever.
All right. You then, I'm gonna have you make a strength check, really quick. So let's roll. We got a 4.
Strength check.
I will let you know in just a second.
I'm just gonna use a stroke of genius because
For strength, I'm just asking for a strength roll.
Well, isn't
stroke of
it add
genius
5?
works on adds 5 to anything.
Okay.
So if this is it straight strength or athletics?
Strength.
So that's a +1, so +6.
Okay.
But also not. I can't fight this any more than I already have. Yeah, stroke of genius uses a lever to try and get some. He has no upper body strength, so he uses a lever.
Okay. So the thing with this machine is that these systems are very old, like with very old, almost like a very old locomotive, like those manual like train cars from back in the day. Like all these like pulley systems and machinery, sometimes they'll end up clogging up, or they're not oiled enough or something in that kind of nature. And essentially your strength roll was to determine whether or not you would be able to pull through if you got stuck, if one of the gears ended up sticking together or whatnot. And you managed to pull. You managed not to have any issues operating the machine, and you're able to move after at least 5 minutes of working on it. You're able to manually, with a lot of exerted energy, with a lot of physical strength, you almost like cranking an old gear. You're going at it for quite a while, and you're finally able to manually move one of these doorways into position.
And the camera is so zoomed right now.
Probably because Discord rearranged it when Joe left.
Oh.
Which I wish it would just keep everybody in one spot, but it don't do that. There we go. All right. Do you continue?
Do I continue?
Like, are you just continuing to work on it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, your performance overall starts to slow as you're putting a lot of energy into operating the machine. It takes a lot of energy of your own, like...
Can I pull out some DW40 to oil up the fucking gears?
Sure. Do you have DW40 on you?
Magical trinket. Now I do.
Alright.
He goes in his bag and pulls out some, like, not DW40, but like sprayable, like, lubricant.
Okay.
That sprays it on the gears and they now glide.
So you spray it on the gears and they start to... it becomes a little bit easier on you. You then move the second door, second hallway over, and this one is the one that actually connects to this doorway and entranceway here. But you also start to hear noises on the other side of the wall that you just brought over to you guys. You hear connect and the wall is settled into place and it's connected to this room now.
"15 minutes and my fontaine's available." Sorry.
What do you do, Lil?
I'm kind of just waiting because she showed up. She gave them the blueprint to like kind of, because she, like I said, she's got kind of a part photographic memory, so she kind of like drew out like how exactly they wanted to line it up.
All right. When the next room connects to, so you can feel the pressure, like you can feel the rooms pressurize and connect to this room. So the next area has connected to your wall over here. And I'm gonna have you make a perception check to see if you hear anything. Wah. 17.
I cannot roll perception.
Hold on.
I will roll for you. That was for Lil. 2 for Chris.
So it was 15 plus 7, you said. It was 15, right?
Yes.
21, 22.
It doesn't matter for me because you rolled a 2 for me.
Okay. So.
Plus 6 is 8.
8. Okay. So your focus isn't directly caught by any noise, as you're just mostly focused on trying to get this done and over with, because it's kind of a pain in the balls, but you are just in a workflow that has you just kind of geared to what you're doing. You don't really take any notice to any sounds or anything, but as Glacia hops back up and notices the room next door, right where she discovered it the first time, you start to see almost like a what the fuck's like what's
the word you're looking for?
You ever see, like, in those action movies, like when they seal a door off and then they lock it behind someone chasing them and then they start blowtorching like the middle of the door to cut it in half?
Yeah.
You start to see that the door that you just of the hallway you just connected starts to as if there are people on the other side breaking their way through.
Guys, we have a problem. A big one at that.
Great. He pulls his sword out and he joins you at the top here.
Glacia,
Keep walking out of Avery.
Okay. I can hold them back for a little bit longer, but I don't know how long it'll hold. You see, kind of, she jumps down.
Can you ice it?
You kind of see her. You read my mind. You kind of see her jump down and stomp on the ground for a minute, and you see the glyph kind of appear under her feet. And you kind of see her hands kind of extend out. You kind of see her just push, like, kind of. You try to, like, an ice wall just kind of create, but she's just as she's like pushing it, as she's pushing it forward more. As she's trying to like make layers to it.
Got you. As you're doing that, you start to notice that your ice becomes to turn black, and it almost starts to char up, and eventually the ice shatters, and the wall almost comes down behind you guys, and you're forced to dodge backwards.
Jax, I have an idea, but it might get very cramped in here. You kind of see her grab her dagger out of her side holster. You kind of see her stab it into the ground, and glyph appears underneath of her. and she's gonna try to do exactly what she did in the cave itself and summon the big giant like divine beast that she killed before.
Okay. I'm going to have you actually do a summoning check this time.
So a semblance check.
Wah! 13.
22 because I have a +9 in my semblance.
Purple Flurp. Say that again. I'm sorry.
I said it's 22 because I have a +9 in my semblance.
All right.
I think you did that math right.
At a 22, let me bring. Ooh, there he is. You start to summon him. You start to summon. Wow, I cannot say summon and him at the same time. You begin to summon the beast in at nearly half the size. It's not exactly at its full size or strength, but you do bring him in, and this is more of like a younger version of it, essentially.
Which she wasn't expecting to summon the full thing. She was expecting to summon part of it, if you want to be honest. It's already better than what she expected.
As it rises up, it kind of like it kind of like nudges itself under you as like wanting for pets, and it's like it's being playful.
You kind of see her just pat its head. She's like, "I love that you're being playful, but now it's really not the time." Ash looks back over to the doorway.
Are you ready for another perception check, Will?
Yes.
Oh yeah. 3.
10.
Okay. Luckily, there isn't. You don't have much distance to perceive.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You look at you ready your weapon aimed at the door that just came down, and you see kind of walking through a crowd of individuals. And in that crowd, you see, well, a shine of the sword unsheathing. Glacia Song Schnee.
Hey, can Jax roll a perception check for me?
Let's do it. Jax?
Yeah, Jax.
Jax rolls an 18.
Jax kind of like side-eyes Glacia, and you remember how she's always talked about how she left White Fang, correct?
Yes.
You see her face kind of contort from fear and like concern to pure anger. And she's like, "You really decided to do this, didn't you?"
He says,
I kind of see her.
"You didn't think I'd miss how this all turns out, did you?"
Glacia kind of looks over. She's like, "Hey, Avery.
Yeah?
I think there's someone here might want to see you too."
Brother of mine. You hear Adam's voice.
Why does Glacian...
She knows you were part of the White Fang. That's her whole thing.
We already got. I think we
and
already.
You've already talked about it before. You
Yeah.
said
We all knew
she also
that to each other. I
that
think.
since you were trying to defend Adam.
Oh, right, yeah. Ah, Adam, nice to see you again. What reason do you have to stop by now this time?
Because
yes,
you.
Avery definitely would step up there.
The time has come, brother.
Time for what? Last time I talked to you, you were looking for some fantasy land.
And to that, we found it. All thanks to you.
To me.
To all of you, for that matter.
Okay, so what's with the creepy entrance then? We found
Tony, when Jax is 18, he notices that Glacia's kind of like the room's kind of starting to freeze over again, as it did earlier. But this time, the ice is more intense than it was.
Oh shit.
Glacia just has in her back pocket a small stone that heats up as she starts to chill the fuck out.
You then see them all.
The room starts to freeze.
The group of individuals, they all equipped. You see them all pull out and equipped a, essentially a body shield that goes around all of them. It's almost like, you see on it, if you have a high enough, I'll roll, if you want to perceive low, I'll perceive for you.
I will.
2. Where the fuck did that
That's
go?
a 9.
Oh, one right here.
9.
Okay. You almost able to make out on Adam's chest shield that he just put on. You see that it's tech made by the Schnee Dust Company. And you notice that...
Like, kind of supposed to, like, chuckle for a minute. She's like, you know, for someone who hates the Schnee Dust Company, you're really taking advantage of their technology, aren't you?
Well,
I mean, I do the same.
what can I
I
say?
look over there and go,
When your father makes
Jesus.
creations specifically for his own family, well,
I have
to
nothing
counter
to do with it.
to counter any Schnee, well, that was just.
can't see Tony's screen. I'm gonna disappear and be right back because
Go
Tony's
ahead.
screen's not loading in.
I don't know how that happened.
It also just
Oh,
keeps blinking in and out for me, you know?
There we go.
I can also do this really quick.
I had it before and now it's. God damn it, Tony. Tony, you fucked it up.
I didn't do nothing. I just turned it on and off. You just gotta hit me again. And we lost your camera. Hang on.
There we go.
There we go. We're good.
There we go. Alright. So Adam, what's with the creepy, you know, sort of thing? You found us a home. That's great.
All we need is a key.
Even a key. What, are you talking about those fucking maidens?
Not exactly. But from a
the
prophecy
information-
long gone, a bygone, so it were.
I also want to mention, Jax kind of notices that Glacie's kind of like digging her nails into her hand. He notices that her blood that's coming out of her hands just starts to freeze as it starts to drip out of her hand.
Lil, the warm stone in your pocket is just pulses a bit, and you sort of like hear within your head, Glacia, remember to keep control.
Glacie kind of ignores it. She's like, you really don't have the courage. You do not have the right to tell me that.
So Adam, what's she looking for then? What does this prophecy say? And Avery's now gonna jump down and slide down that like machinery and just step in front of Adam in between the White Fang and Avery's team.
Put you right here.
No, I want to be right in front of Adam.
You basically are. You're just a little bit away. There you go.
No, I want to be face to face.
Nah, I'm good. 6 feet. COVID standards.
Social distance. Social distancing.
As you get closer, they're all everyone in the group is in a passive ready stance, and he says, "Well, you didn't think I'd miss how this all turns out, did you?"
You still didn't explain what you're looking for.
Oh,
What
Avery,
is this prophecy?
you just need
No,
everything
oh,
explained to you,
Avery.
do you?
I have been out of contact with you for, how long has it been, like a month or so? Since I left the White Fang?
And you've been scheming, brother.
Not scheming, trying to deal with a threat that is bigger than us all. Have you not seen the world going crazy up there? Fucking people running at the speed of light that shouldn't be running at the speed
Tony.
of light.
It's pure chaos in the human world.
Yes. And we're trying to find a better world. You've been playing with that witch of yours. Did you get anything good out of her?
And she
No.
was a fool, too.
Yes, she's a witch. That's kind of their deal.
Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea for this.
It matters not now. We have everything we need. Rain! You see, emerging from the crowd, an individual that was cloaked from behind. I don't have the model yet either, but I'm going to use Virgil for now. You see Glacia's longtime arch nemesis that goes by the name of Rain. An old friend of hers.
You kind of see Glacia look.
She
And as
She
you-
emerges through, and you see just in the silhouette of darkness in that room, you see two flames light up. A blue flame, the eye of the maiden.
As they go forward, Tony, you notice that Glacia kind of tilts her head to the side, and you realize that a whole ice wall kind of gets made behind them.
Glacia,
Basically trapping them in here with us.
Yes.
Glacia, wall down. We aren't trying to fight. God's sake.
Glacia's like, Avery, talk is for later. Kind of see her pull her dagger out, and you see her press the button and it turns into her scythe.
I just go, Jackson, hold her back.
As
Jackson
he
readies
tries
his sword.
Does he try to hold her back or no?
He doesn't try to hold her back. He just kind of readies his weapon for the next. He's kind of waiting for someone to make a move. He's almost doing what you also see him kind of like you see his eyes slightly glowing green as he's sort of able to how Doctor Strange was able to kind of look through the timelines and see possible outcomes. That's exactly what he's doing right now. He's looking at every possible outcome of this scenario. And when
Jackson just hears in his head, we do not want bloodshed. They are not here for us. They're just here
Tony.
to gloat.
Glacia starts walking, and you kind of just hear. You see her kind of just push Avery back a little bit, and you see her just walk past Adam, as if she's not there.
Avery, if you guys want to know, Avery refuses to let Glacia go by him.
She doesn't really acknowledge the other members anymore. You kind of see her eyes trained away from Adam to Rain in the back.
I look at her and say, Glacia, there is no time for petty squabbles. Pack up. We're trying to get through this peacefully. We are the better people here. Going around killing people at random is not good.
You see her tilt
You
her head to you.
believe the words that come out of your own mouth, Avery.
Of course I do. You know that I talk more than anyone here.
And it is your downfall. But do you listen as much as you talk, Avery?
I love information more than anyone. You have begun to get into a habit of speaking in riddles. You know, it's my pet peeve, right? Speaking in fucking riddles.
Tony.
Bothers me, bud. Really need to stop with it.
Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who raised him?
I just look at Jackson and go, with a visual face of why the fuck does this keep happening to me? And looks back to Avery. Not Avery, Adam. So Adam, yeah, fools and all, let me guess, I'm the fool that you raised and you're the fool that raised me. Is that the analogy you're talking about? Yes, we're all fools. For the longest time we fought humans thinking that only good human was a dead human.
He says, if only you hadn't lost your vision, Avery.
I didn't lose my vision. I opened my eyes. I didn't walk blindly through the world like you do now.
But that's exactly what you're doing now. You realize you are 4 to 5 steps behind your own self. This story was over before it even began, Avery. You continue to help me even now.
Yes, because we're still friends. You have yet to do anything that hurts me or my friends. You have yet to stand in my way in my goals. I believe in your cause right now. Finding a world safe from humans. That is what we want. Right? You have all the pieces. You have your key. Why did you choose to come here? There is literally no reason why you are here right now.
Oh, but there is.
Then tell us. Be straight with me for once.
Tony.
You see, Avery, we still seek a key. We have one key.
You have a maiden. That is the only key you needed.
There is another. And your friend
What is-
possesses it. But where is she now?
What are you
Tony.
talking about?
Your little speedster friend.
I know exactly what you're talking about. So, Tony.
Why do you need a speedster? That has nothing to do with the gate.
Tony. As they're
He
talking...
has no idea, doesn't he?
By the
Everyone.
way, Tony, the minute that Glacia tries to make a move, Avery is gonna paralyze her.
She's not gonna try to do anything. She's just kind of chuckling.
The others in the room
Tony.
also chuckle.
You notice that, we have a little bit of an interference here. This is no longer Glacia. You kind of hear, like, the adorable little chuckle that Somber does. It's like...
The minute
Oh,
whoever,
I
is,
see what you're
the minute
talking
whoever
about.
anyone is moving in Glacia's body, they get paralyzed.
Who said she was moving? Who said she was moving?
I'm just saying, no aggressive
She's just
action.
laughing. She's just laughing. She's just chuckling. She's like, I see why you're here. That makes sense. You can't get in without that. That makes a lot of sense. No wonder you'd go through the trouble of, you know, even trying to find us anymore. Because none of us really, you really need none of us. Because you need the other one. Isn't that right, Adam?
So you do know.
Oh, I do.
Good.
As do all four of us. AKA all four of me, I should say.
Well,
The room kind of like darkens just a tad bit. Not she's not doing anything. She kind of, room kind of like minimally darkens a little bit. She's like, you do realize that whatever your cause is, I don't really understand it. We never did. But whatever you think you're doing with that witch, she's probably not gonna be too happy when she realizes that you're only doing it for your own gain. Now, is she?
fool. This is exactly what she wanted. She wanted the tides of all the factions against one another.
And
Why?
that's exactly what she got.
Because she wants chaos in the human world. She cares
Oh,
not
that's all
for
good.
the others. In fact, she
Okay.
was the one who was all for the idea of a fauna's homeworld. Isn't that grand?
Do you really think she's telling the truth?
Because she recognizes the true superior species.
Okay, Adam, I've tried to check you so many times. We are not superior. We have better eyes than humans. Humans, well, I haven't seen many redeeming qualities from them. But, anyway,
you
we
all-
are not superior. God's sakes, I just want the world
Adam.
from persecution.
I'm curious about something. Did you ever sit to think that she was lying to you? Telling you what you wanted just to, you know, get you to do what she wanted? Did you ever think about that? Did you ever
Oh, I
think
highly
that...
doubt that.
Are you sure?
I am.
She's unpredictable from what I've heard.
She has but one goal in mind. That she has made very clear. All we have to do is take the world for ourselves. And we will.
She kind of like laughed. She's like, you know, it's funny. As you kind of see next to her. So the part of, remember the part we changed about Somber summons compared to Glacia's and Xenon's?
Mm-hmm.
Is that she summons actual grit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of see one come up next to her. She's like, it's funny, really. to think that the princess or queen, witch, whatever she's called, of these things would want nothing more than Faunus? No, 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 no. I think she's just looking for Grim to rule. That's her whole thing. But I also think she just wants death and destruction.
Kid.
I kind of see Summer like start to skip around a little bit, like she kind of like she's just joking, like she's not taking it seriously. She's just kind of skipping around.
Neither is Adam. To him, it is all one big game. As he knows, you get a feeling that he knows just. He almost feels secure. He feels invigorated. The kingdom is already mine. Don't you see? With all the cards stacked against one another, I know how the story ends. And all I have to do is watch it unfold.
Do you actually? Or is it just some twisted idea of you think you know how the world?
We can go round and round about how we think things are, but doesn't matter because things are the way they are.
No. I think go ahead, Chris. I was letting you go.
Oh, okay.
I stopped talking.
Alright. What was I saying? So you're working with Eidolon, I see.
You two are more alike than you realize.
That's where you're wrong, friend. I guess I've been seeing you in a more positive light than I should have. I believed you had a tendency towards good. I saw you feel guilt for the things you've done. Yet now you seem clouded. Why? Why are you so clouded? What has been thrown into your head? You were looking for a world separate from ours. And now you dream of taking over ours.
Who said
That
that?
is not- You said that.
No. I am finding our homeworld, Avery. You fool. But before I go, I would leave yours in ruin.
Why,
This
though?
human world controlled by a human's power. What will it become? Well, let's see. What about a one true world order? And what if that human world completely overtook our species? Well, that just can't happen, can it? You
But
see,
you're
the
saying-
future starts today, Avery. And before the cards are stacked against me, I am getting the upper hand. Because humans have made it clear that they do not intend to bring peace. They never wanted peace. That's why they fought us for years. And now...
So why don't we just leave? Leave them to their devices. Let them know that Faunus are no longer their plaything. If we leave, then they lose billions in Faunus labor. They lose their
we
within-
leave, they will just continue to follow because dear old Dad would never even believe of a world where he can control it. So he
Dad?
set his sights
Who are you talking about?
on making his way.
Who is Dad? Are you talking about
Your brother
Josh?
eye in the sky, your higher power. I refer to your malevolent force of Atlas. They will
So you're
just continue to oppress Avery.
well, then. Why don't you lock the door behind you? Find a new world, bring the Faunus there, then lock the door forever. Faunus get their world?
I've learned
Humans
that nothing
no
ever
longer touch
nothing
out.
ever locked will remain locked, Avery.
So
But-
you go-
I'm starting to think this is going nowhere. So you're here
Oh,
to
but
take
it is,
aren't you?
because I have one last thing to check off my agenda. A promise I made kept to dear Rain, as she has been waiting patiently for years to exact her revenge on everything you did to her.
And what exactly are you looking for? You kind of notice that Somber starts to fall, and it comes back to Glacia. And what exactly are you looking for? Are you going to attack me without me realizing? You're gonna try to kill me? You act like I've never tried. That's ever happened before.
Well, she says, you will suffer as I have suffered.
Oh, darling, you can't. I can't suffer more than I already have.
Tony, while this conversation is happening, I'm going to stealthily sneak up to Adam.
He spots you because
and-
he's looking directly at you. There's nothing really stealth you can do while he's looking at you. That he
less
won't
stealth-
notice.
Less stealthily and more just like back up towards him so that I can like speak to him face to face.
As you approach him, he backs off, as he likes to keep distance from you.
You're
Glacier
smarter-
kind of like looks at
smarter
Rain.
than he used to be. How is he flying?
He's standing on this rock. I couldn't get him actually to stand on it. Because, Avery, nothing you do ever surprises me. Plus, for God's sake, I have your playbook. Which is why I have prepared for everything that you would already do. Dear monkey, you are about as predictable as the back of a children's fairy tale.
And you are about as dim-witted, dear tiger, as a common
Thought he was a
house
boa.
cat.
I thought that once too.
Thought he was
But
full.
then, well, I spent every day of my life preparing for this. Preparing for what I would have to do for our people. And I am prepared to take the knife head on. He then unsheaths his sword.
And as he unsheaths his sword, when there's that split second where the blade is in front of his eyes, Avery shoots a needle out of his gauntlet, sticking him in the leg, and it's a paralytic.
He deflects.
He can't see it.
He deflects it.
I don't even get a roll.
13.
13 plus a large number. That is plus...
Against his perception. Plus 10.
20.
20 exactly?
20 total. 20 exactly, and I believe... I think I'm going to do something else with it too. Does this count as an ability check, or is this an attack?
You were trying
it's
to
an
attack
attack.
him.
Yeah, but if you're
You're
looking for a
rolling to hit
perception
against
roll,
him.
well, then it would just be off of his AC. It wouldn't be against a perception or anything.
So, having made a perception on him as he deflects his sword, he is able to deflect your blade or your shot and fully kind of sort of stagger and backflip backwards onto the top of the rock there. And he then saves the power of that blast into his sword, and he says, I had hoped that you would have been side by side with me, but at the beginning of the story, you had always been right where, well, the feeling I'd always had from the beginning, that you want to be the human's hero.
No, I don't. I don't care what humans think. I just don't want to be bloody butcher who kills all in my way. That's so common. I want to use tact. I
Tony.
want to be smart. I want to be a surgeon, not a butcher.
Well, good luck with that, because you nearly shat the fucking bed. I have missed this, Avery, but I will say, you'll always have a place in my new world, whether or not you decide to come.
And you, Adam, will always have a place in my heart. Even if you're no longer the man I used to love.
You know what they say, it is what it is. Yes, Lou.
As like Glacia's like ear kind of pokes up and hears the hears Adam deflect the needle behind her, she's gonna kind of, she looked at Rain, you see her try to turn back, and I'm gonna try to sneak attack at him. Because he was engaged in a conversation with Avery, correct?
The thing is, he's up here because he's keeping a good eye on everybody, so there's no way you can have any sort of stealth in this kind of scenario. But it wouldn't. Well, if you're trying to catch him off guard, you won't, is what I'm saying.
Okay, never mind then.
But if you want to try to attack him,
Never mind.
okay. Look, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not really sure what y'all want me to fucking do, okay? I'm doing my fucking best.
Make it possible? Like, anything is possible. Like, it's incredibly unlikely. He could probably have, like, an additional +5 to his perception or, like, advantage because we're doing it directly in front of him. But it could still happen.
Like I said, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I'm not telling you he's not gonna just get hit. Like, he's probably gonna see it or try to react.
I'm saying never mind.
Well then. For now, it is getting late, so I'm going to leave it as a cliffhanger here as Adam cleans off his sword. I dragged out this fun a little too long, but I guess it is time I kill you. Or deliberate pain just ever so slowly. Because the Goliath has big plans for you, Mr. Equin, Miss Schnee. And I am invigorated by the glory of all people. Because today, we, the White Fang, will rise. And we will have the justice we so rightfully deserved all this time.
The justice you seek is nowhere to be found. I hope you realize that. The way you're doing it...
The words
that
of a
justice
traitor. You, Mishni, have
Please, if
no
you think I'm
words
a
to speak
traitor-
of from here. You left us for the human world
I
under a
left you
human
because you
culture.
people were crazy. You were
We
going
weren't
around
crazy.
murdering people for what? For what?
We
To get some
did what was necessary.
uneducated justice? Do you even have any perception of what justice is anymore?
Oh, I do.
You drove your own girlfriend away because you were crazy.
Because she lacked vision, just as all of you do. None of you have
And
the
you
vision
lack
I
insight,
have.
Milo.
I have made
You lack
decisions
insight.
that no one will ever make. I am a revolutionary, and you are the fools playing along the human game. How well will that work out for you when you can't even kill a witch? You will
She's
be
not
in a world
killable, then
forever
there's
with
no
grim
reason to.
and darkness. Well, I am carving the light, the road to success, to greatness for our people. A world of pure peace.
How can you carve that road with such a small dick?
And how can you carve that world with such a pea-brain little brain, Avery? You think you so smart that you
carve
can
a way to
overwrite
peace?
time and the story of reality itself. Well, you've
Adam.
already lost the game. The script was already written. And I... well, let's just say there are no strings on me.
You say you were carving a road to peace, but with the way you're doing it, peace is just a hope.
Oh, methodology. The idea that
You think
methods,
murder
that
is
any
what
method
leads to peace.
is well...
No wonder Gira said you had no potential. Now it makes more sense.
Gira, the man who failed his own populace, who was such a failure, his people wrote him out of the story. They said they wanted a stronger leader. You listen to the words of a fool, just as you listen to yourself. Foolish child, you know nothing about the world ahead of you. You were just a child playing hero in a world of fairy tales.
I hope you realize that.
Well then, Glacia, I think it's time you prove just what kind of a hero you are going to be. And the rest of the White Fang ready their weapons. And, as we will call it, for tonight's session of Jaeger, it will pick up next week. Shame bad time, shame bad channel. This was the story of Jaeger. Fellas, thank you for joining me. Adam, that asshole ass will be kicked next week, and we will be responsible for the ass kicking. And that it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Fellas, thank you guys so much for joining. This was a great time. I had so much fun. We'll catch you guys next week on next week's section of Jaeger, the Artemis Chronicles, Adventures of the Universe. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch y'all next time. Later.
But you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby.